Good morning, everyone. Today, our group will be discussing past tense. Our group members consist of Henry Kurniawan, myself, Muhammad Habib. Then we have Alvin Antitya Kurniawan and Syahdan Maulana Alfarizi. Our presentation will cover two main topics. Firstly, the definition, and secondly, the types of past tense. Let's begin with our first topic about past tense definitions. Past tense refers to verb forms used to describe actions, events, or situations that happened and or were completed in past. In English, past tense is used to indicate that something took place before the present moment. Now, moving on to our second topic about types of past tense. There are four main types of past tense in English, each with its unique purpose. Number one, simple past tense. Number two, past continuous tense. Number three, past perfect tense. And number four, past perfect continuous tense. The first one is simple past tense. Simple past tense indicates action or events that started and finished at a specific time in the past. Unlike other past tenses, it has no connection to the present. For uses in detail, let's explore how this tense is applied in various situations. The first one is completed actions. It's commonly used to talk about completed action in the past, usually with a clear time frame. For example, I visited my grandmother yesterday. The second is series of events. In storytelling, it's ideal for narrating a sequence of events in chronicle order, making it easy for readers or listeners to follow the storyline. For instance, he opened the door, walked in, and sat down. And the last one is habits or routines in the past. It can describe habitual action that no longer happens. For example, she played the piano every evening when she was young. Example for clarity, they watched a movie on Saturday. Here, watch clearly shows a finished action without relevance to the present. And the formula of simple past tense. For affirmative form, subject plus verb to. The example, she visited the museum last week. Negative form is subject plus did plus not plus base form of the verb. The example, they did not attend the meeting yesterday. And for the question form is did plus subject plus base form of the verb. The example, did you watch the movie? The next past tense form will be presented by Henry.
For the next, I will present about past continuous tense. Past continuous tense highlight action that were in progress at a specific time in the past. Often interrupted by another action, it emphasizes that the action was still ongoing at the past moment. Moving on to the use in detail. Here, how this tense work in specific contexts. For the first, interrupt action. This tense frequently describe an action that was happening in the past and was interrupted by a sudden event. For the example, I was reading when the phone rang. For the second, simultaneous action. It also used to show two or more ongoing action at the same time. For instance, while she was cooking, he was cleaning. For the third, setting the scene. In stories, it can help to set the background or give context to a past event. For the example, The sun was setting, the birds were singing, and the village was quiet. Example for clarity. She was sleeping at 11 p.m. last night. Here, the focus is on the fact that she was still in the process of sleeping at a specific past time. For the formula, number one, affirmative, subject plus was or were plus verb plus ing. For negative, subject plus was or were plus not plus verb plus ing. For the question, was or were plus subject plus verb plus ing. For the example, affirmative. I was reading a book at 7 p.m. For negative, they were not playing football at that time. For question, was she working on the project last night? The next past tense form will be present by Adit.
Alright, then I will explain about past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is used to show an action that was complete before another past action. It creates a timeline to clarity the sequence of the event. Now let's examine the specific ways this tense is used. Two events with a clear sequence, it's shown that one event happened before another past event. For example, she had finished her homework before dinner. Here we understand that finishing the homework happened first, then dinner follow. Cause and effect. It can clarify a cause and effect relationship between two past events. For example, he was nervous because he had never spoken in public before. And then report speech. In indirect or reported speech, the past perfect is used to convey someone else past words. For the example, she said she had already completed the assessment. And for the example for clarity is by the time the meeting started, everyone had arrived. This sentence show two events, arrival and meeting, and clarified that everyone before the meeting began. The next past tense form from will be presented by Syahdan. And before we end it, I will explain about the formula. The formula for the perfect tense is first, affirmative is subject plus had plus participle past participle with verb 3. And the negative is subject plus had plus not plus past participle and verb 3. For the question, had plus subject plus participle verb 3 and question mark. For the example, affirmative, she had left the office before I arrived. And for the negative, he had not finished his homework when his friend called. And the fourth question, had they eaten dinner before the show started? That's all for from me, and the next material will be presented by Syahdan.
And then past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense emphasizes the duration of an action that was ongoing up to specific points in the past or before another past action. Let's break down the practical uses of this tense. Ongoing action before a specific past moment. It describes action that were happening continuously and end just before another event. For example, I had been studying for hours before the test. Expressing duration. It shows how long an action was happening, often adding context to why something happened afterward. For example, she was exhausted because she had been working all night.
And then the last, context in storytelling. These tense give background or context to event in stories. For instance, they had been traveling for days before they found shelter. Then this is an example for clarity. They had been playing for an hour when it started to rain. And then this is the example for clarity. They had been playing for an hour when it started to rain. Here the focus is on the time they spent playing is 1 hour. 1 hour is the focus. And then until another action occurred. Nah, the action is rain starting. For the formula, for affirmative, subject plus had plus been plus verb plus ing. The negative, subject plus had plus not plus been plus verb plus ing. And the questions, had plus subject plus been plus verb plus ing. For example, the affirmative, I had been studying for 2 hours when she arrived. And then the negative, they had not been working on the project for long before it was complete. And then the questions is, had he been exercising before breakfast? Well, that's all for our presentation about definition and types of past tense. We would now like to proceed with the Q&A session. Any questions are welcome. As a closing, thank you for everyone for your attention and participation. We hope this explanation about past tense has been beneficial and enriched our understanding of English. We look forward to our next engagements. See you next time and have a great day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.